Hello everyone, as you just saw seconds ago, everything is ready to travel with me. My luggage, my backpack and all the stuff is there ready. This time we're visiting a new city again, except it's not in Poland. We're actually flying to Italy, to the beautiful city on the coast of Adriatic Sea. It's called Pescara. I hope I pronounced that right. As always, I will try to show you all the beautiful and amazing places of interest and the beautiful shoreline of Pescara city. So stay with me, should be exciting, and enjoy the journey with me. Hi again everybody, as promised, welcome to Pescara. It's a small, beautiful, amazing city on the eastern coast of Italy. The population is about 120,000, with the metro area it's about 350k, so not really that big of course. Behind me is the beautiful Adriatic Sea. As you can see, the water is really blue. It's awesome here and it's really warm as well. One thing that surprised me is I couldn't find really much information about it on YouTube or on Google. Usually, you know, when you Google certain cities, there's a lot of videos or a lot of vlogs and so on and so forth. There's not really much about Pescara. So that's one reason why I decided to come here, because I thought it would be interesting that I share my experience and my kind of short weekend with you and visit a few places here and there in this beautiful city. What else? Pescara reminds me of Miami a lot. One thing for which the city is considered a sister city of Miami is its coastline. Look at it, it's about 20 kilometers long. Goes all the way from the south to north, and 20 kilometers shoreline, which makes it a unique and awesome city as well. Just as an advice for people who plan on visiting, it took me about an hour to find a beach bed. Everything is booked. And a lot of times people tell me it's booked for the whole summer. So in case you plan on to come to the beach and hang out, you can, my advice, make sure you do that in advance and you book yourself a beach bed, or maybe talk to your hotel. If you have a hotel somewhere close to the beach, then they might provide you with one. But other than that, enjoy my short weekend with me. I'll show you more later. For now, just enjoy the scenery. Guys, another mistake, big mistake we're making, and we didn't know about this. It's 3 o'clock now, 3 p.m. and we're trying to find a place to eat, but unfortunately everything is closed until 7. Because it's so hot here, I guess people are having break, and they never thought that someone like us would decide to come and eat at 3 p.m. when it's 35 Celsius outside. Guys, I'm gonna show you one of the most beautiful McDonald's I've ever seen in my life. I don't know, for some reason I like the design and the architecture of this one. This is right on Pescara beach.
very vegetarian.
Guys, I have reached another little plaza with hotels on the other side, and this beautiful fountain, which I read about it actually. It was constructed in 1987, and the name of this fountain is Fontaine la Nave. Nave, I guess it means ship or boat, or to be more correct, it's a galley. As you can see, these are supposed to be the people who are rowing so that the boat can move. Beautiful piece of architecture by Pietro Cascella. Guys, so when in Italy, of course you need to buy a nice prosecco. Check, got that. Got nice olives, of course. That's another one you need to not forget. And of course the fruits. There's something else here. Apricots, grapes, cherries, and everything else. I also got actually 2 tomatoes to try, because everything else, like in the US, tomatoes don't taste as good. Or else Poland, they taste like shit. At least in Italy, they taste Spain, Italy, you know, the southern countries, they have really good fruit. So just as a suggestion, make sure you try the fruits. Luna, show the people my card. Luna, my shopping card. Hello to everyone, it's day number 2. I'm in Pescara, beautiful city in Italy. Today I'm gonna tell you a little bit about some of the interesting sites, as yesterday I spent all day on the beach. So let me start from my hotel, I guess. The hotel where we're staying, it's called the Plaza Hotel. It's right near the center. It is in the center. As you can see, this is the street with all the shopping malls, and the beach is about a half-mile away. So it's a really good location for any tourists who plan to go to the beach every day and also do some shopping, of course. I believe, if I remember it right, the price was approximately 109, not approximately, it was 119 euros, so 120 per night. So that makes it 120 euro per night times 3, that's about 360 euro. Plaza Hotel. And my guess is it is called Plaza because there's a little plaza, as you can see. There's the church, there's some stores on the right, there's a little kiosk with newspapers and magazines, which is of course typical for any European city. So behind me, as you can see, right on the opposite side of my hotel, is the beautiful, beautiful Pescara Cathedral. It was constructed in 1927 and it was constructed on the place of the old cathedral, which was falling apart from what I read. And then since 1927 this building has been standing here, beautiful. So just like I told you seconds ago, the reason why I like the location of the hotel, as you can see, it's right next to the gorgeous Pescara Cathedral. And right here, I hope I pronounced this right, this is the main street where all the shopping malls and all the stores are located. This is called, I think, Corso Umberto I. So I was correct, yeah, it's called Corso Umberto I, the first, Corso Umberto I, the name of the street. All the shopping malls are on the street and all the stores. And as you can see, it's also leading straight to the beach. The sea is right there, so it's about half a mile. The location is fantastic. And let's walk along and I'll show you around. So as many of you have noticed already, probably, the streets look kind of empty. You know why? Because it's, let's see, it's 1 p.m. here in Pescara and the temperature is about 32 or 33 Celsius. And forgive me, sometimes my forehead is sweating because normal people at this time are on the beach chilling and enjoying the sunshine. I mean, I'm walking, running around, making nice shots for you guys to share the experience with you. But one thing though, if you plan on doing beautiful photos, whether it's for Instagram, Facebook or whatever, this is the best time to do it because the streets are empty. There's not going to be random people behind you walking and, you know, messing up with your photos. So I suggest for you to do the best photos during this time, around like between, let's say, 11 and 4, for example. Look at the beautiful buildings. There is actually so much beauty around that I don't know what to focus on. I keep going left and right trying to record and share everything, all these emotions that I'm feeling with it. I'm fully honest that I fell in love with Italy. It's my first time ever in my life and I'm really happy that I didn't go to Rome first but came here. I think this is a lifetime memory. All these emotions that I've experienced and am still experiencing, it's just something else. And by the way, that's the coastline. The one I was telling you before, that a lot of people consider Pescara as a sister city of Miami. And when we get there, you realize why people consider it a sister city of Miami, because the coastline looks, especially for those of you who have been to the South Beach in Miami, it looks like the copy of South Beach. Guys, so behind me is the beach. That's the coastline. And this is that street. Unfortunately, the name is really difficult and I don't want to fuck it up because I really love Italian people and I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so. See? Looks very much like Miami, except with its own soul and with its own unique architecture, colors, energy, atmosphere. I guess one difference that I noticed between Miami Beach and Pescara Beach is that All the restaurants are on this side. If you remember on Miami Beach, on Ocean Drive especially, all the restaurants are on the floor, on the first floor of the buildings. Except here, as you can see, there's different boutiques and stores, and all the restaurants are kind of on this side. By the way, I forgot to mention, today is the final football game, Italy playing England at 9 p.m. Central European time. And guess what? Your good friend is here in Italy. I'll be watching the game, of course, with all the Italians, and this is gonna be crazy. I think emotions are gonna be, it's gonna be an overflow of emotions. So it's gonna be an overflow of emotions. So
questa è mitica, vai, 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 fai gol, vai, segna, vai.
Hello to everybody. Today is Monday. Yesterday was an awesome day. Probably the videos and clips you saw before this explains everything. Italy won the game yesterday against England. We were happy, we were partying. Now it's time back. It's the time back to go home. We're sitting in front of the airport, enjoying our fruits. They're really tasty, as I told you. Make sure you try the Italian fruits when you visit Italy. And as I always tell you, stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. Every city where I go to, or every place, every location I go to, I will try to record and share my experience with you. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, share it with your friends. And thank you very much.